Weekly Creative Update.
Welcome to the show, another week in the books. Your favorite YouTuber is back. I'm here and you are there, let's go, 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 go. Carl makes Sundays great again.
Hello and welcome to the show. Hello and welcome to Weekly Creative Update. It is Sunday and I'm here and you're there watching the show. Very welcome. My name is Carl and I'm an artist, and here on YouTube I share my creative journey, my creative endeavors, what I have been up to, what I have been into the last week here, and I will check if the camera is even on. I forgot if I started recording. And here I share what I have been doing. So let's get into it. I have a little post-it note here, as I always have been preparing, so I don't forget anything that I'm gonna say. You can see on my head I have a little headband, and that's because I always have something different on my head. It is every month I have a new thing, and this month of April it is the headband, and the month before of March it was a sun hat. And I'm always changing it up, guys. You know, I like it. I like to have different things on my head. And shout out to Olivia who made this headband. Really nice. And I'm looking forward. Next week, it's another thing. It's a new month. It's the month of May. And May is where I have my birthday, actually. So special month, May. But let's get into it. What have I actually been doing the last week? What creative endeavors have I been into? And what am I currently working on? Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's go into it. I had a presentation, as I told you about the last episode. I had a presentation of a public art piece for a school, for a facade and for a fence, where I were supposed to do some sketch proposals, what could be there. So it was me and two other artists who presented their proposal, and one of the guys will be a winner, and hopefully it will be me, and I will get to know this week, actually, the coming week here. So in the next episode in a week I will have the results, and I am really crossing my fingers that I received that I got that, because it would be so nice, and then I can go into more details and show you about it. But it is a bit of a secret so far, but I will do that. I will get into it more if I receive it. If I don't receive it, I am happy, because the presentation went really well, and it was a really fun project to do. It was the first time I have received such a public art sketch mission proposal kind of thingy. So it's been really nice, and I have been enjoying it. And I will enjoy it if I lose, but if I win, I will enjoy it even more. So the presentation went well. So overall, pleased with that. And if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, I am educated as an architect, but have been working as a full-time artist now since I graduated as an architect, because I didn't find it that fun to work as an architect, so I changed the course and started on this artistic journey instead. But I actually did my first architectural work this week now, since I finished school. I did a little competition. It was this sort of a pop-up competition. It was 72 hours, but I actually did it in 2 days and not 3 days, but I did it in 48 hours. And I can show you, let's slide some pictures of that, because it was fun. It was nice. I'm pleased with that proposal as well, actually. It was fun to getting back into architecture and mixing it up and doing this kind of fun thing here. It was in this old courtyard here in Malmö, Sweden, where I live, and it's this old kind of wood construction beams going on, and I took inspiration from that. And then it was I took inspiration from another facade, which were these curved windows, and I used some plastic textile. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but those green things hanging down there, and it was a fun proposal. So it was a mix of trying to fit in on the place there, on the spot in the middle of the center of that little square, and the proposal that I did. So it was fun. It was fun going back into that and really working with the surroundings and taking in that and try to be inspired by that and trying to enhance the place through the pavilion that I made. So I will actually get an answer if I win that as well the next week, but I am not counting on anything. There's probably many people who's been a part of that, but I'm all thinking to myself that everyone is like, I'm gonna be a part of the competition, I'm gonna do this, and they put it in their calendar, and they're like, they don't do it because, oh, I don't really have the time, or there's so much now, oh, I really wanted to do this. And I heard some guys that I kind of know who were like that, oh, I didn't do it, but I heard about it, I was supposed to do it, but I didn't do it. So maybe there isn't that many proposals coming in. And I send in one, and if you don't send in your proposal, you will not be able to win. But I've taken part in the competition. I've sent in the proposal, and that is I have a shot. I have a shot at it. So let's go. Let's see what it will be. I will also reveal that in the next episode coming up. So a lot of stuff happening, and as I told you last week, I went to see Sweden, two of Sweden's two big media men here in Sweden, or what they call it. They do a lot of things. They have programs on TV. They have some. They had a movie now coming up. That's why they were in town. But that was not why I was there to meet them. I was there to they were presenting their big movie. Their name is Philip and Frederick, and they were presenting their new documentary movie. And then I was outside. And when they got out of the theater, I just grabbed them and said, "Oh, guys, I have a present to you." So I gave them not this one, but similar size and similar clay ceramic sculptures. I gave it to them, and here's a picture of me with the guys, and also a picture of one of the sculptures in one of their homes, because this Frederick, he sent it to me and said, "Oh, look at it! It looks really nice here." On Instagram, and yeah, it was just fun to meet those guys. I've been listening to their podcast for a long time, and we had a lovely little chat, and I gave them some gifts there, the sculptures, and they seem to enjoy it. And maybe there's gonna be a work opportunity. Maybe I can build some cool stuff for them in the future, or do some art piece. Who knows? Opportunities are just flying your way if you're trying to do stuff like that. And it was just fun. It was fun. It was a great time. And I'm also gonna start now. It's gonna be a bit more serious here, because I'm starting up a new project, and that's probably gonna be my biggest project here so far. And I haven't. I've just been sketching on it in my head and been writing down some notes. But I was talking to some friends here Friday evening, and we were sitting and discussing, and one of my friends said, "Oh, I was just thinking about that you're always having this recurring dream, Carl, that you're always in the same place." And he thought that it was funny because I've told him about it, and we just got to chat about that. And I've always, in my dreams, every other night, let's say maybe 3 to 4 times a week, I dream that I am in my grandparents' house. And often there is scary things happening, and sometimes nothing scary, but I'm always there. That's a recurring theme in my dreams. I'm always going to that place, and I haven't really been there in 15 years, and that's always a place and that I go to in the dreams. And it's a kind of peculiar. Why am I always there, and what is the thing with that? And I know the house so well, and I just drew it up the other day, and I want to get into that, the meaning of it. What is it saying? Why am I dreaming? It's not so interesting to hear about other people's dreams, but it could be a fun project to get into and discover and see where it could lead. And I think, because it's so much about architectural and about the spaces, the rooms, the environment, everything about it. It's so fascinating, and to get into that world, the dream world and the real world. And I think I will start to build up the house as I think of it is in my mind. In my mind, I have a special picture, because I have been there at that place more times in in my dreams and in my head that I have been there for real, in real life. And that is really interesting. It's a place that I visit so much. It's a place that I visit the most. It's my grandparents' house in my dreams. And I don't know why I do it. I've had really just good memories from there, and it's kind of strange that in my dream I mostly have bad dreams when I'm there, and scary dreams. So that is a subject that I really want to get into, and I think I will start to build the house up, maybe in the computer, just from my mind, just from my dreams, and to really go into detail at some points, and some other leave them really rough. And then might go there and document and take pictures and asking the family who lives there if I just can come in and really see how it's looking like for real, and then I can compare my vision to the real thing, and it will be a big project. It will be a lot of text. It will be a lot of modeling. It will be a lot of back and forth between mediums, and I think it can become a really big project. I just want to throw it out there. I'm gonna make a series. That is the first series that I'm gonna make, where I'm really gonna go deep into that. I don't know what the project's gonna be yet, but it's the dream world, it's the spaces, it's about rooms, and it's about spaces, and it's about experience in a space in your dreams and in real life, and what it really means. I don't know. I'm gonna get into it, and I'm gonna write a lot this coming week about the project, because I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and it's interesting what it could be. It could be like a huge project, but I will get into it. So we'll see. And me and my friends were discussing it, and we were coming up with some nice ideas. So that's one thing that you're gonna be coming along on. It will be an interesting journey, that one for sure, because so many memories, so many dreams, so many times in that house. And I know it's really well, and I think it will be kind of scary to go there as well afterwards. But we'll see. Let's get on to the next one. It was a long one, but now it's the Discord. It is the Discord. The Discord is popping off, and if you didn't know, I have a Discord channel, and it's called CCCC, Carl's Creative Community Cult. Yeah, and I am the leader. I am the cult leader, creative cult leader. Let's go. And it's really nice to have this little community. People are coming in, new people. If you want to get in, go down in the link below, and you can become a member as well. So that is really nice. And there is the Wednesday art night session. I've missed it 3 times in a row now. I am so sad for that, and hopefully I can make it this coming Wednesday, where people are going into a voice channel, having a nice chat, working on their art, sharing experience and what they're doing, and it sounds really nice. So get into the Discord. I will for sure do that. I am a member of my own cult, and I am also the leader, and I am also the creator, and we are all in it together, because we're all equals, and we're in the cult, and we're in the clan, and we're in the community cult, Creative Carls. Let's go! And for the next one, it is the weekly question. Let's see what it is. I have prepared it here on my phone. You know, guys, I'm not a professional, not striving to be a professional. We can't, I think we're all just amateurs here in life, but let's get into it. Let's read. The last episode was a bit sad because I had to write my own question, but now I have got 2 new questions here, but I'm going to take the first one here. Hi, dearest. I think this person is really an OG subscriber, a fan of the show, because I have once before answered a question of this person, and I'm going to answer it again. And sorry for if I butchered your name here. Hi, dearest. Let's go. Whoa! Awesome question. How do you balance taking breaks with moving forward? So the question is, how do you balance taking breaks with moving forward? Okay, how is the balance between that? That is really a hard one. That is a hard one, because you have to take rest. Rest is really important. And I find it so hard to take rest, because you're always in the grind set. You're always in the mind of what can I do to develop that, and you never leave those thoughts, or you're always thinking when you're not working, when you're an artist, when you're working for yourself, I could be doing this now. Should I work a bit more on this thing? and that could be dangerous. So I'm trying all of the time. When I'm done with the day is over. The work day is over. Don't do anything more. Leave it and come back to it the next day. But that is really hard. I have not. I am not good with finding that balance. But I'm practicing, and become better at that. And trying to not feel bad for not working, for just relaxing, looking at the TV, for example, or doing something else, and not thinking, oh, I should use this time to work, because you can find inspiration in other things as well. And you can't always be working, but it's a hard balance there. But I think you have to be nice to yourself. You have to treat yourself nicely, and it's about self-love and giving yourself the time to rest, because then you will be able to produce better work. And I think every day when you're done with work, you have to have some sort of rest period. Then you're saying to yourself, I'm done now. I'm not going to do anything more. Now I am allowed to do anything. And when you're going to bed and before you're closing your eyes and you're falling asleep, you should not be sad. Oh, I didn't make this day. I didn't be able to do this assignment this day. Because when you're going to bed, there's nothing. That mindset is not going to improve your overall well-being, and you're just going to feel sad. So then you have to say to yourself, today I did a good job. I did my best. I managed to do the things that I managed to do, and tomorrow it's a new day with new opportunities. So I think you always have to go to bed with a clear mind and to really appreciate what you have been doing the day. So rest is important, and finding the balance is really hard, but I'm trying. So that was just some small tips for me there. But now let's get over to you, Carl, for an update. Thank you so much for that, Carl. We are here. We're at the update segment, and this is some goals that I've set from the 1st of March till the last of May that I want to achieve. So let's get on with it and see how it is going. I want to achieve 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and right now we are at 4,191. So plus 7 there. So guys, if you're watching this video and you aren't subscribed, help me out. Go down and press the subscribe button, and I will be happy. I will be really happy, but don't feel forced to do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you want to do it, do it. So let's get on to it. Next one is followers on Instagram. I want to achieve 2,500, and right now we're at 2,034. So plus 7 there as well. And guys, if you have an Instagram account and you want to follow me, do that as well. There's a lot of asking right now, but no pressure. I want to create some short form video, surreal kind of diaries where I show the process of the work on TikTok, small short form videos. And I want to do 12 there, and I've only done 2, so no new ones there. But I will be going into some new projects here this week, and we'll be going to the workshop and we'll be building some. So we'll be doing a new one there. Check that out as well. That is fun to experiment with new stuff I have not done before. So need to be done with the kids, need to do short form videos as well, and see if that could be anything, if I see coming with my angle on it, and try to do something fun there. And I want to sell things for 10,000 crowns. Right now we're at 900, sort of standing still there as well. I'm trying to put up a web shop now, and it will be opening soon. So there you can see what you can buy later on if you want to. Or right now you can DM me on Instagram and say, I want to buy this, Carl. This looks so lovely. And of course you can do that. You can buy everything. Creative love letters is the next one. It's a little thing on Instagram where I send out an appreciation post for an artist, for a creator that I really like their work. And I just putting it out there, sharing is caring, and it is all about the love and showing appreciation from the things that I get inspired by. So up 3 there, 11 out of 20. Get 1 more sketch mission, as I talked about before. I've done 1 sketch mission, for a public art piece, and now I want to achieve 1 more because it was so fun to work with that. And but I have only done the sketch mission, as I have told you about. But I want to get 1 more. I want to get 1 more sketch mission. So the goal is 1, and currently at 0 there. And the last one is prepare for Patreon. I have set up a Patreon. I have 3 members, unpaying members, but you can pay if you want to. So go down and follow there. The goal for this is to do 6 videos and put up there by the end of this period, the last of May. I want to have 6 videos there, and I want to really kick the Patreon off. But now, as I told you earlier here, I'm going into the project. I'm going into the project where I'm documenting the dreams, documenting my grandparents' home, old home, and I'm not sure what that's going to be, but for sure this will be on Patreon. This will become a really nice series, and there will become a lot of behind the scenes material there coming up for that as well. So biggest project yet in my life, and it will be coming up. It will be Patreon videos, but for now there's only 1 video out of 6 done, and no one posted there, but go in and follow me there to not miss that out. This was probably it for me rambling on here on the update, so I have to let the word back to you, Carl. Thank you very much for that little update. That was lovely. Some numbers going up and some numbers standing still. That's how life is, I guess. So let's get into to a little new one, or I have been doing it one time, but it's the recommendation. The recommendation of the week. What do I recommend actually? I recommend this week, I recommend a book. I'm gonna check my phone again. Sorry for that, guys. Don't want to have the phone up here. But it's a book from Seth Godin, and it's about the creative process, and it is called The Practice: Shipping Creative Work. Seth Godin, and this just aligns with my with everything that I do in my work and my philosophy about the process and the creative journey, and that everything is a journey, everything is an experiment, and everything is a process. Just trust in the process and things will happen, and you really have to be consistent and put in time, and this just ticks all of the boxes that I'm talking about all of the time and that I'm saying to myself. But it's really nice to hearing it again, because things like that is needed to be repeating yourself, because it's really nice to hear that, and you feel encouraged and you feel inspired, and you just have to go. And that book was really good. I read it this week. I actually finished it this morning, just a couple of hours ago. But it's so good. I think I will. I listened to it on Audible in the sound book, or what do you call it, audiobooks, you say. But it was really nice. So I really recommend that book. The Process: Shipping Creative Work. Just align with everything that I think about all of the time, and really good book. Check it out, the weekly recommendation. And now for some wise words, the last segment of the show, and some have said that this is their favorite segment of the show. I don't have a favorite segment. I love them all equally, but some have said that, so let's get into it. I think this is a nice one, and this is don't break the chain. And I don't remember exactly who said this, but I think it was in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. He told the story about the comedian Jerry Seinfeld, that he's always writing a joke every day, and he's putting up on the fridge, the calendar, a big calendar of every month, or maybe the whole year. I don't know how it works. But the thing is that then he for every day he writes a joke. He marks a big X mark in a red or green or whatever color pen. I don't know what he's using. Maybe he's using purple. I think Jerry is using a purple. No, maybe a green one. Maybe a lime green. Maybe a lime green big marker he's using to check off the boxes. And you want to have a chain. You want to create a chain there. With an X, and the next day, and an X, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And then you create this lovely little X chain. And the only thing you don't want to do is don't break the chain. You cannot break the chain, guys. And that is coming back to like showing up and putting in the work and just doing something consistently over time. And if you do that, you will not break the chain, and the chain will become longer and longer and longer and longer, till it's so long that you are an expert, or you have become really good at something. It takes time, it takes practice, coming back to the book, coming back to the philosophy of just showing up and putting in the hours, putting in the work, and doing a little bit every day. A little bit every day gets you farther than doing some days here and there really, really hard. So I'm really committed to that process to do a little bit every day, and you will get really far. And I think we can get far together, guys. Let's go get it. Let's have a nice Sunday. The sun is shining. Spring is here. Summer is almost here. The next week I will be having something else on my head. And I love you all. Love you all. Bye bye.
I'm signing out with a song. This is an outro.